YouTube. This your boy Official Bumpton Jack Dripper back on Slim Gang TV. In today's content, it's really some news you can use, okay? On the east side of Las Vegas, a small child was struck and unalived by a vehicle. We're going to run this footage and we're going to talk about it.
All right, Ken, thank you.
Thanks, Ken. The accused driver suspected of hitting and killing 12-year-old Christopher Suarez is in court today.
This comes as Fox 5 obtained the driver's arrest report. Our Kim Passoff breaks down the details.
12-year-old Christopher Suarez is walking to school just after 7:30 a.m. Friday morning when he is hit by a white SUV while in a crosswalk outside of Rancho High School as the school zone lights were flashing. That deadly crash caught on a school security camera. A witness said the SUV was speeding on Owens Avenue, the impact tossing the child 40 feet onto a fence.
I'm going to stop right there real quick. First and foremost, this is obviously sad. Nobody wants to hear, have to report, or have to be the recipient of some bad news like this where a child is critically injured and a fatality has taken place. We have to do better by our children. If we don't protect the children, nobody will. And when I say protect the children, it don't have to be your children. We are all responsible in taking care of all the children and being conscious and aware of the presence of children around us. Speeding in the school zone, that's an absolute no-no.
The SUV never slowed, the driver fleeing the scene. Metro Police utilized a nearby license plate reader to obtain the plate of the vehicle and tracked it back to its registered address, where they found the vehicle with major right front damage. Officers also found Orion Marshawn Brooks, who had a valid California driver's license. He admitted he was driving the vehicle, but said he didn't know what he struck. Police say he was swaying side to side and slurring his words. According to the arrest report, Brooks admitted to smoking marijuana both before and after the crash. He told officers, quote, he took his kids to school and was on his way home when the crash happened. And once home, he smoked more because, quote, he knew he was going to jail.
So you smoke more because you knew you were going to jail. That means you know that you hit that child. You's a jive turkey.
Pass off Fox 5 News, local, Las Vegas.
And again, Orion Brooks is scheduled to appear before a judge in less than a half hour. Our Victoria Saha will be there and will join us live from the courthouse. And right now, family members of Christopher Suarez, the 12-year-old boy that died after he was hit by the suspect, they're talking right now to the media. Let's listen in.
I want to be here. Chris is no longer with us, but his community is. We're here to support and we want justice. The danger that our students have to face every single day, as you could see, it's not correct. Like I said, Chris is no longer with us, but his community, his classmates are here. They're wearing green today because to show him that we support and we want something to be done on this streets. Look at the danger. Look at the danger they have to face every single day. Why do we have to hear every single day the east side, the north side? Why? Why? We're human beings and we deserve the same treatment as people over at Summerlin, people over at Henderson. We want justice. As a community, we demand the city of North Las Vegas and East Las Vegas for something to be done. We need cross guards. We started seeing cross guards till yesterday, but it's been years that this has been like this. Please listen to us. We're a community and we want justice to be served. Thank you.
I agree.
We are here for Chris and we are here for justice. We have been here since about 7:20. We haven't seen any elected officials here at all. We expected the officials to be here so that they can walk the streets and see how dangerous that it is for our kids. We're angry. We're mad.
Let me stop her real quick. She says she didn't see any city officials, and I'm not one, I'm just gonna speak bluntly, all right? The senator, the mayor of Las Vegas, Vargas, he was just pulled over and arrested for a DUI. He ain't pulling up to nothing like this. Let's go.
We are upset that the community took 6 years for anybody to even face the fear that we've been asking for this for 6 years on the east side. It has been sent many, many times for even a cross guard or a light, and they have just ignored us completely. You know, like she said, in Summerlin, they have cross guards, they have street lights every single where in every single school. Here, it's been a danger. We had to have an incident on the 22nd where a little boy got hit. Then we had to have an incident right on the 4th where we had to have a gentleman that says he's responsible, but yet he leaves a kid in the street. But yet he comes intoxicated into his car. I don't think that that's any kind of responsibility for anybody, even a human being. Somebody could have hit somebody and just seen that they hit. He hit that kid and he ran away. He ran away to the house thinking he wasn't going to get caught. But thank you to the Metro Police Department that they found this person, and that we're going to have justice for this street, for the east side, because this is not going to end. We are not going to stop. We're going to keep fighting. All of us are going to keep fighting together as a community. Thank you.
What's your message to the driver who's driving the streets?
I would say be smarter. Be smarter, because at the end of the day, if you had the situation where it was your child, how could you feel? How do you think she feels right now? Sending her kid to school innocent, thinking that he's going to get an education, and then he doesn't even come home. She gets a call that he got hit by a car and the driver ran away. I feel like, how dare you get behind a wheel while you're intoxicated? That's not responsible whatsoever. Thank you.
I started calling on the September 22nd because I saw a kid got struck. He didn't get really hurt, but it was just the point of 2 weeks later this happens. I spoke to a few people, but they were saying something in place, and then now I'm just finding that this has been going on for 6 years, which is that's not great at all. It's not good at all.
You know, one of the questions I had, who do y'all go to for a crossing guard here? Because this is one of those places where it's like a boundary between.
So in Las Vegas, Nevada, I'm not sure if y'all know, but the school crossing guards do not work for the school district. They're contracted by outside companies to get the kids to and from, across each side of the street. So I don't know who's at fault.
In Las Vegas and North Las Vegas, who have y'all been trying to contact?
So I originally went to the school.
Hopefully it wasn't Vargas.
Public safety. I talked to someone there. They referred me to someone else. Then they referred me to someone else. So it took me 2 weeks to find out that something has been in place, but nothing was concrete. I know that the principal sent emails, and the one teacher that did see the accident on the 22nd, she also was calling. So people at the school were calling. It's just nothing ever happened until this. So hopefully this gets something involved for something to happen. You just have to take the people that's driving to consider that you are in a school zone and you need to drive safely. You can have kids trying to cross the street. They can get through one side and a car just go by.
Let me stop real quick though, being unbiased, okay? Every day I drive to work, I have to pass by this school. I forgot the name of this high school. It's right down the road right here, 5th Street and Lone Mountain or something like that. Mojave High School, right? Every day I drive through there on my way to work, it's children illegally crossing the street, okay? They jump out in front of the car, you smack on your bra. I done seen accidents caused because of kids jumping out in the street. What I will say is they definitely need more supervision, more direction on these four-ways, these highways, so these kids can get across these streets safely, and so that the people that are driving can proceed safely, okay? It's gonna take both sides to make this better. The children are gonna have to gain some sense of responsibility and know when and when not to jump into the street. And these adults, these school districts need to provide more crossing guards.
No repercussion, no stopping, no nothing. You can have cars stop and the other side just keep going. Kids will have to literally stop in the middle because the other cars are not stopping. They need to take accountability of, you got a driver's license to drive safely. Drive safely.
Yeah, I think regardless if it's North Las Vegas or Vegas, both sides need to take accountability for it. Both sides need to take accountability for it, because at the end of the day, it's a school system, you know. And if they want our kids to go safely to school, and we need to trust that, then they need to have people out here, and they need to be responsible for having crossing guards both ways. And that's just the end of the story.
What kind of kid was Chris? How would all his friends behind you describe him?
Such a sweet kid.
He was a talented kid.
He was part of a mariachi band, and
This is their mariachi team.
yeah. No, so take into account they have to witness this and go to school. With
And
no
right now,
resources for
the
them.
family of Christopher Suarez, the 12-year-old who was hit and now has since died from his injuries right there outside the school.
All right, you guys. So we just seen this footage.
Scientists discovered.
Fuck scientists. We just seen this footage about this young child that was struck, that was killed and unalived by a driver of a vehicle that they say was under the influence of marijuana. A lot of people say they should ban marijuana as recreational use. I strongly disagree. I strongly disagree. That's like saying ban alcohol in the United States. They're not going to do it, okay? One bad person's misjudgment, mistakes, does not reflect on the rest of the city, the town, the state, nor the country, okay? I do think, though, people that smoke weed should have a weed driver's license. They should sit there and watch you smoke your ass off, and then it's all right, now drive, and see how you handle yourself behind the wheel. That's something that'll never happen. But nonetheless, we have to be more cautious and more conscious about the children that are around us crossing these streets, when we're on these highways, on these streets early in the morning, going to and from work or dropping our children off. Everybody plays a part in this, okay? Teach your children proper street etiquette, how to go across and back, when to into the street and when not. In school district, city officials, get our children some more authority. Get them more authority figure out there. And I don't mean police, crossing guards. Help our children get to and from school safely. I'm your boy, Official Bumpton Jack Dripper on Slim Gang TV. I appreciate it if you all like, comment, subscribe. If you like the channel, you like the comment, drop something on the Cash App. $ Bumpton Jack, BOMPTONJACK, one word. Follow the drip.